Buddy, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Williamson for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, B.A., they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy.
Shot has followed. Halliburton perfecting his craft in the mid-range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Halliburton. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Taking a glance at Jarris Walker, a forward with a lot of tools in his bag, Grant.
Oh, B.A., not only is he skilled inside, he's proven he's got a 3-ball too. And when it comes to defense, he uses his strength so well to make an impact, especially around the rim. You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys. And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Oh, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Williamson for three. Mathurin with a rebound. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 4-point game. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Good defensive reflexes from Zion. Sees a chance to force a turnover and turns it into a fast break.
And the shot's good.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Shooting for New Orleans.
First one falls. Bennedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Doris.
Incredible to think, B.A., that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
Pass to Walker. And it's Indiana scoring again.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Williamson. Oh, and Turner with a block.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
It's stolen by Halliburton. A good look from Mathurin. A nice shot by Smith.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Here's Mathurin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Oh, and Turner with a block. Down low. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right.
Oh!
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
That shot off.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Liddell. Antetokounmpo, right side. Here's Lofton. Here's Doncic. Oh, and Turner with a block. Here's Griffin. Outside for Halliburton. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Indiana.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
And here's Griffin outside, and Lofton pulls it down.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Now the Pacers on the move. And here's Griffin outside. Knocks down the long J.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Onto the court for the Pacers. Number 1, Obi Toppin.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. He buries it from 3.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Halliburton's got an open look. Again, Indiana. The Pelicans trail. Now here's Doncic. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game. And like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one-of-one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Count it.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Halliburton outside. Giannis with the rebound. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They trail by 6. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Doncic outside. And 1:01 left in the opening quarter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 7 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Halliburton. Another one falls for Indiana.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
Now here's Toppin. Still without a bucket. Here's Halliburton. Antetokounmpo with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. And the Pacers making a change here. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The understated part of Luka Doncic's game is strength. He is going to draw contact and usually make it.
So he gets them both. Indiana leading. And here's Halliburton. An easy 2 on the layup. He's got 15.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Out to McCollum. Now Doncic. And the layup is good off the glass.
Let's remember, Luka's 6'7", 230, so this guy lethal around the hoop.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Back after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
New Orleans calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Griffin. Great positioning on the putback.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Zeller. Williamson outside. And that's his fourth bucket of the game in 7 attempts. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they've produced superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
CJ McCollum sometimes gets overlooked, but he said, quote, "I just do my job. It's about team success. I'm going to be more efficient and more consistent. I'm going to make plays, make shots, and try to help us win." Brian?
He's a great team leader, has a great perspective on his place in the game. Thanks, Allie.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Pretty even game going on here in Indiana. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. Mathurin with a steal. Brown with it. Guarded now by Alvarado. The steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Williamson. 16 points for him. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
And Zion living up to his full potential tonight. He can be a terrifying matchup when he's playing with energy.
Here's Griffin. Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008-2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis. But in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Oh, it's stolen by Zeller. Pass to Williamson. Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Williamson's got 20. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And that one's good. Williamson, 22 points for him.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Drive by Brown. Smith outside. And now they decide to foul intentionally. The Pacers making a switch here. Timeout called. The Pelicans
Onto the court for the Pacers. Number 5, Jarrett Walker. Timeout for New Orleans. The Pacers Breakers Dance Crew coming out of the court. Let's turn it up. Everyone, come on, let me hear you.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. Tipped! And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Still Pacers ball.
And so it's Indiana with it. Just 5 on the clock. To 3, Mathurin. Rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Lofton. No points yet. From outside the arc. That shot, no good. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton with the ball. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Grant, with the Pelicans, so many of the past few years have started with such high hopes.
Yeah, B.A. And at the end of every season, it feels like there's a big what-if hanging over New Orleans. They haven't been able to catch many breaks in recent years.
Now here's Mathurin. Give him 8 points now. It's good. Mathurin's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
Pass to Lofton. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
It's Mathurin with a drive.
Boy, Mathurin takes off and doesn't stop until he's at the cup. Look out below.
A nice shot by Lofton. Lofton's got his second bucket of the night. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's Mathurin. He's got 12. Kick out to Brown. Hits a three-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 2.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Lofton. 5 points in the game. Got a hand on it.
Boy, impressive defense from top and tries on the pipe. Send it back.
It's Brown on the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback. And now a 4-point Indiana lead.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And here are the Pacers now. To the middle. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Sebron. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. You know, talking to people around the league, Doris, there's an it factor with Bennedict Mathurin.
You know, B.A., he is definitely willing to try to put an offense on his back. He has proven not to be afraid in the closing moments of the game. This guy wants the ball anywhere, anytime. And sometimes that in itself will carve a spot for you in this league.
Indiana leading. Now off the inbound. And there's the bucket as Brown finishes it off. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Steps back. Sebron. And too long on the shot. It's Brown on the wing. And here's Griffin outside. Good. And Brown gets the assist. He's got 10.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important. I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
And Griffin slams it in.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Sebron can't get it to go.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Once again, give it up for your first minutes dance team.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
How about that take from Halliburton? That's a big-time finish on the drive.
Williamson, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Doris, taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers, what do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, B.A., that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The Pacers making their last shot. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Halliburton looking for an opening. It's intercepted. Now the Pelicans in transition. And McCollum slams it in.
Unselfish play there by Zion. Moving the ball to another shooter.
Halliburton outside. The three. Giannis with the rebound. Williamson left side. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you asked Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you. Halliburton. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
The frame of Halliburton makes you think he can't finish through contact, but folks, that's a wiry, strong frame right there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo inside. Oh, and Turner with a block. Walker, the open look. Money from the wing. Walker's gotten his third basket of the night.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
And again, no good by New Orleans.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Here's Mathurin. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
When you're anticipating contact is coming, you can prepare. Halliburton, excellent job on the conversion.
Here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Looking to win the run. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. New Orleans making some changes.
Nicely done.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Griffin. Outside, Brown to the paint. Haji. And he dunks it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Lofton. Goes back up. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Now here's Griffin. Shot clock at 6. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Walker. No good with a layup.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Indiana on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. And a nice finish on the layup. Walker's got 8.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Here's Lofton. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Pacers call time here.
Here they are, your Indiana Pacers. Thanks, team. They're amazing. Thanks, everybody.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here. He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Here's Lofton. 7 points in the game. A minute 31 left to play in the third quarter here. And another shot. And the jumper is on the mark. Lofton's got 9. And so Brown will bring it up for the Pacers. An open look for Toppin. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, good on Toppin for making the most of a tough look. Smartly adjusting his touch for the mid-range game.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Toppin. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
There's the drive. Lofton's shot is off.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Griffin outside. From downtown. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
Pass to Lofton. Alvarado outside. "17 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Lofton. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball.
Indiana ball.
Now here's Griffin. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Pacers just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's New Orleans. Well, the final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time or longer. Is that something the league needs to look at, Doris?
You know, B.A., I think they've already tried to do that. They've already changed some of the timeout situations. Some of the reviews come directly from Secaucus while game action is going on. The fact of the matter is there will always be strategy implementation late game that's going to extend the duration. I think the league has already addressed it to the degree they can.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Misses the 3.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Doncic. And it's blocked.
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. 5 on the clock. Smith with the rebound. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
So it's the Pelicans now. Doncic left side. Doncic is doubled. Over to the left wing. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance.